Welcome back to the channel, Soap Family. It is a beautiful, drama-filled day to dive into our favorite mess. The ground beneath Port Charles is literally cracking open, and the shockwaves are about to force every single power player into impossible, life-altering choices. The momentum has completely shifted, and the fallout will be catastrophic. Let's just jump right into my feelings before I even break down the... I cannot believe they are doing this to Chase again. I am so frustrated with Brooklyn Quartermain right now, I could scream. So let's start with secret number 1, Brooklyn's hit-and-run night. We all know Brooklyn finally confessed to Harrison Chase about framing Willow Kane for Jordan Ashford's Route 91 crash. And look, I am not Willow's biggest fan right now, she has her own mountain of issues, but framing her? That is so low. But the craziest part is that Chase actually bought Brooklyn's half-truth. He is so blinded by his love for her and baby Phoebe that he is trying to move past the frame. But Brooklyn left out the absolute biggest, most damning piece of the puzzle. She was the actual driver who fled, because of course she did. Brooklyn always self-sabotaged. Remember when she tried this kind of massive deception with the whole Bailey Louise baby swap to protect her from Peter August? Yeah, didn't work then either. It blew up in her face. And this is 10 times worse because it involves a violent car crash that left Curtis and Jordan bleeding on the road. I know some people are loving this dark scheming side of Brooklyn because it reminds them of Tracy, but personally, I am dreading the fallout. Chase is the moral compass of the PCPD. When he finds out his own wife is the hit-and-run driver who left his friends for dead and then doctored GPS logs to frame his ex, he is going to lose his mind. Their marriage is going to explode into a million pieces, and I am not ready for the heart. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. The Brooklyn and Chase drama isn't even just about the car. It ties directly into secret number 2, which is honestly making me sick to my stomach. Let's talk about baby Phoebe and her link to the late Delilah Wilson. I'm sorry, but Ethan Lovett is an absolute coward. He blew back into town, faked a DNA test, literally broke into the police station to steal cold case evidence, and claimed that Phoebe was his biological daughter from a one-night stand with Delilah. And then what does he do? The second things get hot, the second a mysterious businessman named Hudson Parker shows up at the MetroCorp pool, Ethan packs his bags and runs away. He just abandons the whole faked paternity scam and leaves Lulu and Ava to deal with the mess. Ava Jerome knows the truth. She was blackmailing Ethan, and Hudson overheard them talk. Now Hudson is on a massive fishing expedition, lurking around Port Charles, trying to uncover the truth about Delilah's baby. Am I the only one who is terrified of what Hudson is going to do? What does he want? Is he the real father? Is his boss the real father? Brooklyn and Chase are over here celebrating their adoption milestones, completely oblivious to the fact that their new daughter is tied to some dark danger. Hudson is going to rip that baby right out of their arms, and Brooklyn's entire world is going to collapse. I am so mad at Ethan for starting this fire and then running. Okay, back to the point. Let's pivot to the mob side of town, because secret number 3 is absolutely... Drew Kane and Ava Jerome are colluding against Sonny Corinth. I mean, wow. Just wow. Drew Kane has completely lost his mind. He miraculously recovered from his locked-in state, survived Nina Reeves pushing his wheelchair into the lake, and now he is fully mobile and acting like he is isolating Scout, tormenting Alexis, and vowing to destroy the quarter. But teaming up with Ava Jerome to take down Sonny? I can't believe they are poking the bear. Sonny just announced he is stepping away from the mob to focus on his legitimate businesses and his family, but you do not mess with Sonny Corinth. You just don't. Ava should know better. She has poked Sonny so many times, and it never ends well. I am actually here for Sonny going scorched earth. If Sonny finds out that Ava and Drew are plotting against him, he is going to retaliate in the most brutal way. I wouldn't be surprised if Sonny takes a page out of Michael's playbook and launches a massive custody war to take sole custody of Avery away from him. And you know what else? Sonny might even team up with Alexis and Jason to rip Scout away from Drew. Drew is being so toxic right now, forbidding Scout from seeing Danny and Rocco, and someone needs to stop. If Sonny is the one to crush Drew's ego, I will be cheering him. But speaking of Sonny, that brings me to secret number 4. The flash drive? Oh my god, the flash drive. So, Sonny hates that Carly is dating Valentine Cass. Sonny had Brick dig up dirt on Valentine, and Brick handed Carly a flash drive filled with incriminating, scandalous secrets that are guaranteed to destroy Valentine's life. And what did Carly do? She shoved it in a drawer. She is keeping it a secret from Valentine. Why hasn't she looked? Because she is terrified. Carly knows deep down that Valentine is a snake. She knows he is a Cassadine. She knows he has lied to her, but she is so desperate for this romance to work that she is burying her head. Remember when she ignored all the red flags with Jasper or with Franco back in the day? Carly always does. She falls for these complicated men and refuses to see the truth until it literally burns her house. Valentine currently has Jack Brennan's black box, and he's playing his own dangerous spy games, completely unaware that Carly is sitting on a nuclear bomb in her desk. When Carly finally plugs that flash drive into her laptop, and we all know she is going to eventually, what is she going to do? Is it going to prove that Valentine was using? Is it going to tie him to Ross Cullum's dirty WSB operations in a way she can't forgive? Carly is going to have to make the impossible choice between the man she loves and the safety of her. And let's be real, Carly always chooses her family. When she kicks Valentine to the curb, it is going to be explosive. And finally, we arrive at secret number 5. The one that is legitimately giving me nightmares. Anna Devane's mental health. I know some people are thrilled that Anna is back as the PCPD. She marched back into town, convinced everyone that her time in the French psychiatric clinic cured her, and she took her badge back from Don. Everyone thinks the legendary super spy is back, but she is literally hallucinating Peter August. I cannot stress enough how terrifying this is. Peter August is dead. Felicia killed him with a tire iron, and we all cheered. But the psychological torture that Anna endured in that Windermere dungeon, being gaslit, drugged, and forced to listen to Cesar Faison's voice, has completely fractured. Peter's ghost is standing right next to her, whispering in her ear, manipulating her every move. And what is Peter telling her to do? He is pushing her to murder Britt West. Britt just got out of jail! She survived the total arrest, she survived the saline syringe fake-out, and she is just trying to get her job back at General Hospital and rebuild her life. She is already dealing with a broken heart because Jason came back to town and completely ghosted her to focus on Daniel. Britt is vulnerable, she is hurting, and now she is being targeted by a hallucination-driven Anna Devane. I am so scared for Britt. Anna is acting like she did back in 1985 when she was a ruthless DVX double agent. She's cold, she's calculated, and she is completely detached from reality. She thinks she is dispensing justice, but she is actually being operated by the ghost of her greatest failure. When the PCPD, Dante, and Laura finally realize that their police commissioner is taking orders from a hallucination, the scandal is going to rock Port Charles to its core. Anna needs serious, immediate professional help before she pulls the trigger and does something she can never take back. So there it is. 5 massive secrets. Brooklyn's hit and run, Phoebe's true paternity, Drew and Ava's suicidal collusion, Carly's hidden flash drive, and Anna's descent into madness. I am pacing my living room, just thinking about how all of this is going to collide. The writers are weaving this massive, interconnected web, and nobody's going to make it out. I kind of want to know how they are going to resolve the Chase and Brooklyn stuff, because I love them together, but I just don't see how they survive. And I really want to see Sonny take down Drew Kane, because Drew's smug face is driving me crazy. Contradicting myself here, but part of me hopes Valentine and Carly somehow make it work, even though I know that Flash Drive is going to ruin everything. I'm just so emotional about all these characters I've spent years. Okay, I need to force myself to log off and try to get some sleep before I write another 10 pages about how much I miss the old Jason. But seriously, you guys, this summer, fall transition is going to be legendary. We are witnessing soap opera history right now with these storylines, and I am strapped in for the ride. Will Port Charles survive this catastrophic fallout, or will these 5 secrets leave our favorite families in ashes? Drop your wildest theories below, hit that subscribe button, and join the debate.